plays, and now New York back to the lineup they started with tonight.
Reggie, do you find a ray of hope with the Knicks closing out that second on a 10-3 run?
Well, again, if they're going to get back in this ball game, it's going to have to be done at the defensive end. Good close out there by Bridges.
Shot clock at 3, and this is Siakam over Towns.
I mean, that's good defense by the Knicks, just better offense from Siakam.
5 New York starters had 2 assists in the first half. And this was the group they began with. 13th different starting lineup this season for New York. Starting Robinson, curling Brunson.
You're right. I said T.J. McConnell. You got to give credit where.
Bench, by the way, Indiana again crushing it there, 23-7.
Yeah, tonight especially. Knicks with not as much on their bench now.
Yeah, it's different now, isn't it? It's changed.
Here's the switch they wanted. That was so good in game 2. That switch with Cat on Halliburton. This time, Cat wins that battle.
Brunson got the rebound. Ends up with Anunoby. Siakam in the way. Their former Raptor teammates. Plenty of time surveying Bridges. Curls into Siakam. Cross court, Brunson. Shot clock at 5.
Good close out here by the Pacers.
Nice defense. Anunoby over Nembhard, and it will drop.
Wow.
They used
Tough shot.
every inch of that 24-second clock.
They did, and that was great defense by the Pacers.
And now down to 10.
Nice pass inside. Turner.
These playoffs have been very good when they've been down double deficit. Being able to walk teams down. I just go to that Boston series, games 1 and 2.
Both the games, exactly. You and I saw it. We were there, back from 20-point deficits in each to win. Anything possible in these playoffs. Brunson over Nembhard. Neesmith has got it.
Brunson now 2 for 10 from the field in this game. He has gotten to the line 8 times, so he's got 13 points.
Got to attack Cat with those 3 fouls. You can't settle for jump shots.
It's Siakam going right at Karl Anthony Towns. Kind of thrashing at the ball. Picked up by Bridges.
Why is he not just putting the ball on the floor and trying to go by him?
Which he was doing in game 2.
He certainly was, and what he's done against big guys in this whole playoffs, for some reason, in the playoffs, he has not been nearly as aggressive offensively here as he has on the road.
Back down to 10 again with Brunson hitting right there, and 15 for Jalen Brunson. Halliburton and Bridges. Siakam a screen. Screen roll with Siakam, and in the corner ends up and a 3 by Nembhard. A rebound pulled down by Towns. Out to Brunson it goes.
Everything's been a rush 3 here. Another steal by Halliburton.
Long reach. Puts on the brakes and pops a 3. Siakam flies in there.
Do you trust Towns enough?
Well, here's the thing. I would trust Brunson
In here thus far.
Neesmith just refuses to be screened.
Brunson, Bridges, triple.
Great block out there by Miles Turner.
And Halliburton. Getting a screen, picking and poking his way for that shot.
A rare jump shot.
Bridges to Anunoby. And Halliburton will fly the other way. Defense got back there for the Knicks, and Nembhard, the trailing Neesmith 3. Team zip on fast break points. And on second chance points, they have a 9-8 lead right there, all in the easy point category. New York had 7 turnovers the last 9 minutes. They only had 1 the first 19. Anunoby with a 3 from outside.
Within shouting distance.
Well, I think he recognizes Brunson 3 of 11. Bridges 3 of 11. Trying to find a spark offensively here for New York. Cat struggling.
Yeah, Towns 2 for 7.
Nembhard and Anunoby. Turner and Towns. Shot clock at 3. They'll set up. Now doubled. Out of bounds. Shot clock at 1.1 on the shot clock. The quick inbound, and Nembhard couldn't get it. It's Brunson. 15 points, 3 of 11. Towns, here's a collision.
Looking for OG here offensively.
Shot clock at 9, and Brunson will work. Neesmith is right there, and intercepted by Nembhard. Halliburton looking one way, through on the other. Siakam inside.
Assists. It's turnovers again.
Exactly.
Join in the Knicks.
But it's Indiana's defense that's creating all of this. The best defense we've seen from them in this series by far.
Bridges curls and hits. And he has now, in this game, 9. First 2 of the second half. Indiana shooting 50% right on the screws. In the corner, Neesmith hard on that baseline. Knocked out of bounds. Neesmith out top and is in for Indiana. Halfway through the third. Shot clock at 3. Turner's got to make a decision. And it's driving to Robinson. He played him well. You talk so much about the depth.
Their bench has not been effective in opponents. In fact, they've gotten outscored. It's their starters who have gotten them the edge. What the bench has done is given their starters rest, kept the pace up, and so they've been able to finish games extremely well.
Picked up by Bridges on the miss by Brunson. Big shot by Bridges.
Really, really struggling.
Halliburton, top end inside. Tried to tip in his own miss. And pushed onto by Anunoby.
I don't know what Toppin was doing there. He had a dunk. There was nobody between he and the rim.
Towns 3. Tip in try, won't go. Robinson. It's ripped away by Turner. Toppin on the move. Into 2. And a great play. Bridges to Towns. Brunson. Shepard finally got it. Halliburton. Tip by Anunoby.
We've gotten a little sloppy here, guys.
It's Bridges. He'll accelerate and reset. Towns there. Turner in the way. Looking for the cutting. Brunson knocked away. Turnover. Indiana's got it. And numbers. Top end.
Look, their fast break by the Pacers.
Look at the fast break story tonight.
16-0.
Down again. He is questionable. They haven't ruled him out yet, but didn't look good.
Thank you for that. Bringing up good moments of what has led to the injury tonight. Bridges hits inside. Bridges with 13. Halliburton the other way and scoops it up.
He was looking to pass that all the way. And then when it didn't open up, he was able to get it off the glass.
Where Brunson just faces pressure every time. Here he goes, down the lane, and a rare open lane to work.
Going forward with no Neesmith with that ankle injury, being able to blow up plays, you're going to have to rely on Ben Shepard. And if you're Brunson, you can kind of manufacture points and fouls on Shepard.
Turner's out, Bradley in. McConnell is in, as you saw. Shepard with the ball. Second-year player from Belmont. Halliburton with 1 to fire. Rebound by McConnell. Took it away. Hart was there. And a new shot clock.
You're wondering, how does the smallest guy on the floor come up with that offensive rebound?
He's got a lot of engine in him, for sure.
There's no question. As good a motor as there is.
Fifth very successful high school coach in Pennsylvania. Taught him the game. Reflection of his day. You can always tell a coach's son. Here comes Brunson inside into Shepard.
Throughout the runs.
What's been critical defensively to keep Jalen Brunson from being himself, and do you have another quarter in you for it?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, he's a great player. You're not going to shut him down. He's got to make things difficult. You got to continue to do that.
Thanks, DJ.
Hart with a big offensive rebound. Towns will cash in with the 3.
Out. And the best effort play we've seen from Hart all night.
You can see when a lead after 3, Indiana 6-0 in these playoffs. Indiana up 2 games to none. McConnell inside, face the double. Shot clock at 3. Turner's got a foul. And teams, he said, Josh Hart is the heart and soul of this team. But as
We light a fire under Josh Hart coming off the bench.
his sense of schemes that he can attack. Brunson getting a breather. Turner 2 of 2 from the line. Nembhard out. Shepard is in.
All the Knicks need to do is continue to fight here. Right now, they have this thing within striking distance.
Shannon, hard foul. Right inbounding to Towns, Hart, and Shannon.
Wants to jab and shoot a three.
Towns into Turner, and across the lane with the spin.
Good move there by the big cat. And a quick 5 for him here in this fourth.
No word yet on Neesmith if he's coming back in. McConnell hard to the hole. And picked up by Towns.
And you have numbers if you want him with McConnell on the backside.
From behind. What a pass. Towns into the cutting right.
Nice.
Knicks have never won a playoff game in this building, which opened in 2000.
I'm liking how they're playing right now. This is the energy and effort that we've been waiting on.
Shepard inside. Hart knocked it away. Another big play by Hart. McBride to Hart. Back to McBride. Trailing Towns by Turner and hard to the hole. Tighten the screws. Towns can't to one field goal the last 5 minutes, and they get the tip. And it's Shamet controlling for the Knicks. McBride, 3, rebound, Turner.
Oh, why not? He's McBride doing a little bit of everything out here. And they're buying a lot of rest for Jalen Brunson.
And Bridges and Anunoby all on the bench resting right now. Turner cutting, Siakam, double.
Look at the defense.
Look at the defense is right.
Good fouls.
Five-point game, Knicks with the ball. And Brunson is still resting. Hart has caught a bit of fire here.
Get the ball to Karl Anthony Towns.
He's got it, and Siakam's on him. Towns in, up, off. Stands up there. But it's been the defense.
Switch!
Robinson, who started tonight, our State Farm audio assist. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
That was great last line of communication there by Robinson.
Halliburton fakes and feeds. Nimhard back in. Makes a move, the bump into Hart. 3/4 gone, but back in. Right is gone, McBride is out.
And again, the free throw rose here for the Pacers. Yep. Going 1 of 2 there by Nimhard.
Here is Brunson. Towns, quick 3, Turner there, count it.
Got it on lock.
18 for Towns, 12 in the fourth.
Knicks defense here in this second half has been spectacular.
Turner, 3, Towns, close, rebound Hart.
Well, this is the lineup that Tom Thibodeau has leaned on all year. Has not been great in the playoffs. In fact, it's been the worst 5-man lineup in the league in the playoffs.
Bridges double, Towns cutting, and jackhammered.
The Pacers, how they ended that first half. They had to cut it to 13.
Karl Anthony Towns, 15 points in the fourth quarter. Shot, Halliburton 3, good.
Here's the thing, the guy with the ball. He's been so good in the fourth quarter in these playoffs, and he struggled tonight.
They got Turner on Brunson. Halliburton was on Hart. Hart will curl, drive, fire, rebound, Nimhard. Siakam a screen, Halliburton a 3. Towns the rebound. Brunson the outlet. Towns has got 10 rebounds. Brunson hard, inside, on the fly, got it to go.
To me, I think, that could be an offensive foul. Smith is moving here.
Nimhard, Neesmith into Hart. Sets, and picked up by Towns. Towns has had a big fourth quarter, takes it into Bradley and puts up the shot. Rebound Siakam.
Karl Anthony Towns, your eyes have to be lighting up with Tony Bradley guarding you, but you got to get to a better spot than that.
It's Halliburton in a nest of defenders. Rebound by Towns. Hart cutting McBride. Neesmith on him. And 6.5 to go here in the fourth. Long 3, Towns, no.
Towns shoots some deep ones early.
Yeah, but he can make them, though. Those are good looks. And now the Pacers offense not flowing like it was in that first half.
They're shooting 48%. Siakam, big shot by Siakam.
I think that coach.
I do not like letting Siakam go to that left hand and right shoulder.
9 lead changes, 7 ties. New York is led by as many as 5. Indiana is led by as many as 20. Hard charging Town. And a double-double with 19 and 12. Deficit in the playoffs in the NBA. And the Knicks are down 2 games. Be emphasized enough for New York. 17 points in this fourth quarter for Karl Anthony Towns. Nimhard got the screen from Siakam. Neesmith is picked up by Hart. Shot clock is down to 6. It's Siakam against the smaller McBride. Towns with another rebound. He's got 13 with Hart in control. Brunson on the bench with 5 fouls.
All right, the hot hand here of Cat.
Towns 3. Good! What a shot! Has New York come back from a 20-point deficit to take this lead of 4?
2 things. Their defense has been the best it's been the entire series. And Karl Anthony Towns.
Brunson on the bench, 5 fouls. Here comes McBride, who's given them a jolt in this fourth quarter. 7 points. Early foul trouble, had to sit on the bench, but he's back in. And he has it here, controlling, and Towns on top, playing with a lot of confidence. Turner will defend. Towns in tight.
I mean, their offense in disarray here in the second half.
Well, they've got their starters on the floor.
Bridges and Siakam. Siakam shot. Oh, a big one.
Gotta ride him.
Right shoulder turn. He's almost automatic down there.
It's McBride, and Nimhard will defend. Bridges picked up by Neesmith. Sorry, Coach. First free throws by 4 to play in the fourth. Then he goes 2 of 2. Halliburton. Getting a screen from Turner once, twice. As he jab steps in there, and it's off to Neesmith. Anunoby there.
Good D there.
It is. Defense has changed for the Knicks. Neesmith pulls his way and knocked away.
That's not going to work.
It's Turner. Overtime.
13. Told you guys I didn't like the energy by the Pacers.
Reggie, they went on a 10-3 run to end the second quarter. You're right. In fact, the Knicks have closed the last 2 quarters with runs. It's in, it's high. McBride saves it. And McBride rocketing to the rim with a foul. Tonight, he is now.
Tom Thibodeau the other night stuck with the lineup that he thought played Towns. He may be leaving Jalen Brunson on the bench.
Knicks have been lights out at the line. 13 of 14 this half. Shooting free throws.
Jack Brunson, I gotta have my.
In this series coming down to the wire.
First 2 games were both for the Pacers.
We've played 146 minutes in this series, and they're separated by 6 points.
Just amazing. It's Towns again, the fake on Turner, the drive, and the collision. Indiana grabs the loose ball.
Brunson will now be going to the scorer's table.
A little drag action here.
It's Turner, Halliburton.
Good rotations by New York to cover.
Halliburton, Nimhard. They'll try to tie. Nope, they go around the horn. This is for the lead from Turner. And a rebound by Towns.
Excellent block out there by OG on Siakam.
15 rebounds for Towns. Bridges on the baseline. Going the other way, knocked away. Rebound, Turner. Another chance for Indiana. The other way, Siakam pushed. And 1 of 3 tonight, and 0 of 1 in the quarter. Try to tie it. And Brunson with the ball. 19 points, 5 of 15. Neesmith on him. Towns a screen. And Brunson inside. And Bridges couldn't find. It's Brunson. That shot clock is low. Driving inside on Neesmith and got the tip. And Brunson is out there on him. Screen, Turner. Towns is on Halliburton. Neesmith on the move and will let it fly. Hart with the rebound.
That's a man's rebound right there by Hart in traffic.
He's come alive on the glass.
He's come alive in this second half. Hit Brunson going downhill.
Neesmith on Brunson. Works his way hard inside.
Shot clock right now.
Off to Bridges. Into Brunson. Short.
Two bad shots for one. Mitchell Robinson's got to get up.
Halliburton driving and cutting. Turner for the lead. Rebound flying inside.
Timeouts left to be able to.
Played 34 minutes, and his rebounding late in the game has been huge. And a couple of beauties right there.
Two big ones.
Free throws.
Gotta go quick.
Halliburton with Bridges defending. Setting up. And down. Two. Cutting Brunson. And quickly fouls. And Brunson's been perfect at the line. 4-point lead. Mard to inbound. It's Siakam. Doubled. Fires. Three. No. Rebound. Hart. Who else?
Square guard.
Knicks have now made
team, but New York won the first two. So 2-0 leads, not insurmountable.
Nembhard will fire. Huge part of the New York.